Hello everybody and welcome back. So today the channel song is Heard It All Before. Your lies ain't working now. Look who's hurting now. I had to shut you down. I had to shut you down. So he been out here cheating in the streets, went to somebody else and coming back trying to apologize again. This sounds like somebody that we already went through this, or somebody that you already been with, and you like, I already seen your game. I already seen how you move. I don't want to hear nothing you got to say. Somebody's about to come back and spin the block, okay? I have your peace is found in alignment and not in approval. You don't need their approval to have peace in your life. Misunderstood. Release the need to be understood. There's no more explaining yourself. No more, I want this, I want that. They already heard what you said. No more explaining yourself. Your no is a spell of protection. Your yes is a blessing. So it's a yes. When you say yes, that's a blessing. When you say no, you're protecting yourself. So you're protecting yourself from this mess. So you're going to tell them no. Okay. Rule of ancestral power. You carry the strength of your lineage. So you are very strong. It's time for you to use your strength here against this situation. Fire and water conjunction, balance, union. Harmony emerges when opposites are integrated. It's time for you to have some balance in your life. Maybe you're working on peace and balance, and this person clearly didn't bring any peace or balance to you, and you already heard it before. You already saw their patterns before, so you're not letting them back in. Rule of magnetic stillness. Your calm pulls in what chaos cannot, and you're gonna stay calm around the situation, okay? Because I feel like you already went through those motions, so you like, I'm not going through this again. This is most definitely somebody from your past, and you're like, we're not doing that again. You're not coming to disturb me. You're not going to come dysregulate my nervous system, have me wondering, have me guessing, have me calling, having me, texting, wondering what you're doing, where you been at. I'm over that. Like, I'm not doing that. We're not doing that. That's what it seemed like. We're not doing that. Not at all. So I'm gonna grab the tarot deck because I want to see, why am I hearing heard it all before? Because the cycle is complete with this person. Whoever this person is most definitely from the past. It's already over, or you've already reached a space in your life. Even if this person may be new, you already seen the same pattern before. So maybe, it will be a different person's, the same person in a different body. So you've already saw the story before, or this pattern before. So it could be somebody new. It's just something you already recognize. Somebody you already gave too much to. Okay. And you ended a cycle around this. You're no longer even trying to help nobody or go back and give to this partner here. You're not doing that. I have the Page of Swords in reverse. Somebody that don't know what they're doing. It seems really childish. Like they don't have a future that they're going towards. They don't even know what to do with you. They wouldn't know what to do with you if they had you. Like it's like, no. Page of Cups in reverse. Okay. Immature, like I said, immature, emotionally unavailable. I got Queen of Cups sideways here. Use your emotional intelligence about this situation, because I feel like that is something that used to be on your time, like somebody that was immature, maybe loving them, possibly trying to love the toxicity out of somebody. We've been there before. We've all been there before. Trying to think that you can love them enough that they'll change. They're not. They're not going to change unless they choose to change, unless they heal, okay? I see the Chariot, so you've already moved forward in life from heartbreak. I just saw the Three of Swords. So you're moving on from pouring into people, overly pouring into grown men, trying to raise a man. Like he should already know what to do. If he don't, he can keep it moving until you get one that does. You need a real man, okay? Somebody that's already ready, holding back. So you are holding back on nurturing these men and putting too much time and effort into them, and just trying to teach them the way to be loved, or overly loving them, or thinking that your love is just going to do something. It's not. You know, when you already know that. You've learned that with these immature lovers. We call it justice to this situation. Holding back injustice. We have Queen of Wands. So you're holding back until you get some stability, which is your Ten of Cups and the Two of Cups, is somebody that's going to come and work with you with reciprocity. That's what you're doing. And I see a King of Wands. You're holding back until you get somebody that does all that for you. And you're passionate about that. You are serious about that. Because and this could be heard it all before because you're tired of it. Maybe you running through the same thing over and over and over when you get out here and you're dating. Maybe that's a possibility from some of y'all too. And the reason why you still run into the same thing is because you're still healing, but you have to learn to start saying no every time you see the signs of the same pattern. Say no every single time. That way you're letting the universe know that I'm on a different level. I'm saying no to what no longer serves me. So just be patient, but constantly say no to what doesn't serve you. And then you're going to naturally start to attract in somebody else. Like your essence is going to exude that you want somebody else in your life. That's not on that timeline. Because it's just lingering energy, because this is sideways. So there's a lingering energy of who you used to be. As you continue to grow, as you continue to heal, as you continue to raise your standards, and as you continue to say no as your protection, as you to continue to say no when you finally say yes, that's because that's a blessing to you. That's a blessing for somebody else whenever you say yes. And it's protection every time you say no. So constantly say no to whatever doesn't fit. If they're not on your timeline, if they're not growing, if they're not into development, constantly say no over and over and over. You're telling the universe, no, 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 no. You're telling them, no, I don't want this. You only want stability. You only want reciprocity. You only want somebody that's going to be your divine counterpart. And that is a beautiful thing to see because you've heard it all before. And you're done. You're so over that. That is so awesome. That is so great and awesome. I want to see, this is the Oh Hell No deck. This is just a little comical deck of what you possibly have, some of you guys possibly have felt in love. It's a little comical deck. It's a truth deck. Very comical around relationships here. Let's see. He calls you crazy because you noticed. So maybe something you noticed, like I said, your antenna is up. You like, I heard it all before, okay? You weren't overreacting. You were observing. He's not scared of your intensity. He's terrified of your accountability. Don't dull your light to fit in his shadow. Okay? Stop asking the cards you already know. At this point, you're looking for a reason to ignore your gut. That's not your intuition you ignore. It's common sense. Cute wig. LOL. So it's something that you already know. You heard it all before. Since we already know that. We already know that, okay? Then we have this one. If effort dropped after got you, you were the prize they already won. You're not the demo version. You're the full package. If they stop trying once, you say yes, return to sender, game is over. So that's what even the yes is a blessing. Your no is protecting you, like we said. So I'm going to go ahead and get you a universal message and a spirit animal and an angel number so we can close this out. This is a pretty short reading here. Message. You're going to be celebrating something very special soon. You'll be so full of joy and happiness. It will almost seem out of this world how suddenly it all happens for you. Be ready for it, expecting it. It's happening. Like I said, say no, 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 no to what doesn't serve you. And then when you finally say yes, that's a blessing. Let's get a spirit animal. It's good news, good news, good news. That means you guys are learning lessons in love. That's great. Let's get another one. We have a raven, shaman. You are the creator and the magician. Use your gifts for good. There is power in your wisdom and your words. Connect with the elemental spirits and glide through the void. Claim your place as the keeper of mysteries. There is power in your words. There is power in your yes, and there is power in your no. It's your angel number. Present moment 170. Make time to notice messages. You're getting many messages from your angels, and they're asking you to be present and notice them. They note that your life is busy lately and is interfering with your connection to the divine. Take a look at your schedule today and carve out some time to be present. So if you want to have some insight, if you want to have some guidance, if you want, to increase your intuition, stay still. I have to do the same thing. It is hard to do because I'm always doing something. Once I'm finished one thing, I'm doing another thing. But most of my insights come when I'm being still. And that is very difficult to do. Especially you got kids, you got work, you have so much to do. But my most still time is before my kids wake up or very late at night. But most of the time I go to sleep early. So I would wake up early. That's my still time, around 4:35. It depends on your own time. But that's when I'm still. And that's when I get most of my messages, early in the morning. Okay. So find some time to be still so you can increase your intuition. So it help you navigate the dating world, navigate dealing with these males out here. Other than that, like I said, it was a short reading. We're 11 minutes. It's about to be 12 minutes. Peace and love. Leave me a message in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. Until next time, bye.